Well, nobody in yet, but I'll go ahead and get started since the game's getting started. And to start this game will be Ocho Tornado with Johnson and Miller, your deep air Pisa, Friedel. Yeah. So, face-off 1 Bulls played into the... Oh, we're playing the Valley Jr. Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay, the Warriors. So I'll just call them the Warriors. Warriors pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Dump down deep into the Bulls' end. Pisa retrieves at the top of the circle. Up the boards. Intercepted, though, by Warriors. The parents encouraging their children. You'll love to hear it. Played behind the Bulls' net. Now here for Pisa in the corner. Sorry, this is one of those rinks where you can't see the corners. Just an absolute disaster to film at this place. I know you guys love hearing me complain about the filming angles. Picked up by Friedel behind the net. He's playing defense this morning. He's just going to skate from end to end, let them get a change behind the play. Skated into the corner. He's looking.
Good
played,
job, Evan.
dumps it in, and then goes for a change. Now we have Petruska, Schroeder, Howell out. Your deep pair here, McGlynn, Dudley. Warriors play behind the net up to the Bulls' blue line and out. Turned over there to Dudley, played right back in Howell. Blue line Howell drops for Schroeder. Schroeder down low on the end line, just gets it out front. Ooh, Petruska sent wide. Now Howell behind the net, swipes at it. And a penalty call. This penalty is gonna go against the Warriors, it looks like. The Warriors players protesting the call. I didn't see the penalty either. But apparently the ref saw something he didn't like, calls a penalty. We go to the power play. It's going to be a long game if they're going to call it like that. How many penalties does it take to get thrown out? We might find out in this game. If Kellen has anything to say about it. All right, so face off to the left of the Warriors goalie. Howell, Schroeder, Petruska, Dudley, McGlynn. It's going to stay the same here for the power play. Yeah, so you guys probably can't really see very well. Face-off 1, Schroeder, McGlynn, Dudley, shot. Ooh, to the side of the net. Oh, not in, though. Here's Schroeder, tries to put it out in front, deflected up to the blue line and out, and now they're on the break going the other way. 1-0. Here's Elijah Ling in net. Let's see if he can do something with it. Oh, and then just pushed wide by the Warriors. Man, they really had it set up. Just carried wide. Now here comes Schroeder, 3-on-1 going the other way. He's onside. He's just going to take it and shoot it. Top of the net, bar down, score. 1-0 Bulls. Schroeder is on fire to start this tournament. Nice play, Mark Schroeder. Bar down, they call it. A bar down ski. Short side, top shelf. Good start for the Bulls. Quick penalty. They stop a 1-0 breakout, and then Mark scores on the power play. Take an early lead, 1-0 first period Bulls. Here comes Ocho with Johnson and Pistulin. Face-off 1 Warriors all the way back into their own end, though. Pursued by Pistulin behind the net. He causes a turnover, picked up here by Ocho. He cycles it back the other direction. Nobody there in the corner but the Warriors. Played up the boards. Outlet pass. Hey, buddy. What's up? I have a smoothie for you. It's right here behind me. Come get your smoothie. Share it with Davey. Kids just got here. And here comes Ocho Torrena. He just takes the line and dumps it in. Gives Johnson a chance to chase this down into the corner. Warriors get there first, though. Played to the Bulls' blue line and out, but knocked out of the air. Pistulin, nice hands. Oh, no. Johnson didn't get back on side. I thought he did. They don't ask me. So neutral zone face-off now. Ocho's going to stay out there. Still Pistulin, still Johnson.
You gotta get you a tripod, man.
Friedel, Pisa. Yeah, it's horrible. It shakes. I know. I'm commented that I need to get one of those. I need to get something, or like a stabilizer. Kids bump heads there. Ocho dumps it in deep. 11 minutes left in the first period. We lead 1-0. Pistulin's coming off the ice. Ocho Johnson's still on. And then a rush now right through the middle. Ocho heading to the bench. No, one last rush. We're just trying to get it out of the zone, maybe. Here's Johnson. He's going to take half ice. He's going to take it deep and then go for a change. Schroeder's out. McGlynn. Now Howell. Schroeder, your goal scorer in this 1-0 game. It also shakes because my hands are cold.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. My film critique, Eric, providing some feedback. Held in Schroeder behind the net now for Warriors. They look for the outlet. Held in. Reverse ice by the Warriors. Howell and Schroeder team up to try to get this puck off the boards. Can't. Now down in the corner. Warriors and Kellen. Comes away to Warriors. Outlet feed. Misses everybody. Going to be picked up here. McGlynn. No. Finds the stick of a Warriors player and then played up into the ceiling. Low roof here. Or low ceiling here, I should say. High ceiling for the boys, but low ceiling for the facility. So now we get to take a look at Ocho. He comes back out, Johnson and Miller. Deep air here, Friedel, Pisa. Centerized face-off after that puck hits the ceiling. Face-off controlled there. Ocho back to Pisa in his own end. He's going to take it all the way back behind the Bulls' net. Occupied by Elijah Ling. Up the boards, can't get it out though. Here comes Friedel now. He does play it up the boards and out, and then we get another penalty call. Who's this one going on? Levi Miller.
5-on-4, guys. Pass the puck.
Takes a hook there, maybe? Well, we've got our killers out there already, so coach says just leave them out. It's Johnson, Pisa, Friedel. Now the fire alarm's going off. See if I can zoom in a little. Maybe that'll be nicer. Sorry for the shaking, everybody. I will go to Walmart after this and see if I can find something to put this camera on.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, I do. Here's a Miles who is... Oh, face-off one, Warriors right in front of the net. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, he won? Oh, okay, sorry. Here comes Ocho, though, now. Picked up, though, by Warriors at the blue line. Shot from distance. Shot right out in front, save Ling. Pisa, outlet pass looking for Ocho, finds him. He kicks it to his skates. Now ahead to Johnson. Johnson wants to get the blue line, just dump it in deep. Now we got two forwards pressing low. Be careful here, guys. Picked up by Warriors, now going the other direction. Ocho on the back check. Here come the Warriors, make a move right down into the middle. Shot, save, Ling.
Keep working, Tate. Good job, guys.
Yeah, immediate pressure from the other team. So we get new killers out here. This time Schroeder, Petruska, McGlynn, Dudley. I like how the fire alarm went off and nobody did anything. I guess the ice is not going to catch on fire. Dudley goes down in the corner. McGlynn ahead to Schroeder at the blue line. He tips it ahead to himself, but picked up there by the Warriors. They like to reverse ice. Errant pass at the blue line. Eventually finds the Warriors stick, but going to be picked up here by Mark Schroeder in the Bulls' end. Top of the circle, blue line, half line. Now he takes the Warriors' blue line. Just wants to get it low, does. Has it in the corner. He's got Petruska in front of the net, but picked up by the Warriors there. Cycled up the inboard or up the boards. Shot deflected on net. Schroeder. Now Petruska, Dudley from the blue line. Drops McGlynn, turned over. 2-on-0 going the other way. No, Howell comes out. What a play. He came out of the box and Howell went straight for the puck to break up that breakout. Might have been too many small hockey players on the ice, but call wasn't made. Wasn't offside, so whistled down offside there. So Pistulin, Johnson, Ocho here. Friedel, Pisa, your deep pair. Half ice ahead to Johnson at the blue line. Fumbles the puck, but regathers it and finds Ocho. Ocho now in the corner, measuring, looking, in front of the net. Johnson, oh, just put it on just wide. Yeah, that was Johnson, right? Yeah, now Johnson harassing in the corner. Valley Jr. Warriors switch sides. Now from the faceoff, that long outlet pass. Friedel's there. Good back check speed as always from Friedel. Effortlessly fast. That's what he is. Tipped off the boards there, Pistulin, but held in Junior Warriors. Now Friedel behind the net. Johnson. Turned over top of the circle. Warriors. Take down below the inline come the Warriors. Behind the net, centered right out front, nobody home. Now Pistulin gathers it in at the half boards, looks for a pass ahead, finds Ocho Terrena off his backhand to the blue line and in, but loses it right at the blue line. Picked up now here, Warriors to the Bulls blue line and in, top of the circle. Drop pass, shot, deflected out front, kicked aside. Along the half boards, Kellen pinched off the puck there. Held in Warriors. Howell digs in, tries to pull the puck off. Couldn't get it to the center of the ice. Got his hands up a little high, no call coming, some pushing going on along the boards. Pisa finally does dig it out of that fracas. He gains the Bulls blue line out of the zone. Now the half line ahead to Howell at the blue line. And offside, Petruska. Wow. Nice pass to the blue line. Howell did well to handle it on his backhand, but Grant jumped the play a little bit and was just offside. So we'll do a neutral zone faceoff here. Schroeder, Howell, Petruska, McGlynn, Dudley are your five. Right here in front of me, live looking. Faceoff one, Bulls, held by Petruska, blue line on side. He gets it down low, shovels right out front. Top of the circle, McGlynn bouncing out in front again, covered up by the Junior Warriors goalie. Petruska took a shove. Junior Warriors protecting their net there. So a shot and a save, still a 1-0 lead. Same five, it looks like. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff here to the right of the Warriors goalie. Ref gets them directed, sets up. Bulls ready to play now. Faceoff one, Warriors, played behind the net, wrapped around up the boards. Held in here, Howell drops from McGlynn, played down low, Petruska. Petruska slips. Howell with a steal, drops it for Schroeder. Schroeder shot deflected wide, now behind the net, Petruska. Picked up Warriors, played up the half boards to the blue line and out. Warriors try to dump it in, and then they do. Get it down deep. Here comes Schroeder. He's going end to end here. Played into the corner, picked up Warriors. Dropped to the high slot, shot, save, Ling. That was like a knuckleball. Ling was sitting there waiting for it to come to him. Luckily, it didn't get tipped and knocked in. Glove down by Ling. So a defensive zone faceoff now for Bulls. Ocho comes out with Johnson, Levi Miller, your deep air here, Friedel, Pisa. Faceoff one, Warriors. Ooh, shot deflected high. I don't know if that was a save or not. Held in now, Warriors. Pisa in the corner, battling, pops out almost in front of the net, but Pisa does control it. His outlet pass finds Levi Miller, tips it out of the zone, continues to hassle the Warriors player here, half ice. Let's see if you can come away with it. Trying to dig it out between the skates there. Everybody's whacking at it. It's bouncing around. Picked up Friedel, but turned over there straight to the Warriors. Here they come. Top of the circle, shot, blockered away. Behind the net. Right out in front of the Bulls net. Shot covered, Ling. Good job. Good shift there by the Warriors. Bulls able to keep it out of their net. Nice steady play by Ling so far as we lead 1-0, 4.5 minutes left in this first period. Schroeder, Howell, Petruska come out with Dudley McGlynn. Your D pair. Face out to the right of Ling. One there. Warriors shot, kicked wide. Howell goes down along the boards, covers the puck. Jeez. In fairness, I did ask him before the game if his skates needed to be sharpened, and he said no. He just doesn't know how to skate. Oh, turned over there, Dudley. Glove save, Ling. Holy smokes, dangerous turnover, but
Shoot low.
Ling with a glove save. A little bit of a tough stretch of a couple of minutes here. See if the Bulls can regather themselves and get out. 4 minutes left. Howell cycled behind the net for McGlynn. McGlynn behind the Bulls net, up the boards, Petruska. Petruska ahead, Schroeder through half ice. Why is that a penalty? Oh, Mark elbowed him. Mark. So penalty there, Schroeder. He's going to go to the box. Must have got his elbow up a little too high.
5-on-4. Pass the puck.
Looks like he was trying to shrug the player off, but instead got his elbow up and hit him. That's against the rules. Cycled behind the net. Face-off won their Bulls. Trying to get it up to Johnson. Yeah, held in Warriors into the corner. Behind the net now. Into the other corner. Warriors get there first. Cycle back behind the net. Dudley joins in. McGlynn comes away with the puck. Plays it up the half boards, though. Held in Warriors. McGlynn plays ahead. Right out into the middle. Played it to the blue line, not out. Warriors hold it in. Now it just kind of deflects out through center ice. Warriors look to reset here. Good play at the blue line, but turned over there to Dudley. Knocked up high out of the air with a high stick. And they blow it off because Rollin touched it. I don't know if he knew that was a high stick or not. New defensive pair comes out. Plays it all the way down the ice, though. Here comes Evan Friedel. Played ahead too far for Petruska, though. 3 minutes left in this first period. Going to be turned over there to Miles Pisa. He's pushed down from behind, right back up on it. Oh, offside Petruska. So we'll do a neutral zone face-off here. Some anticipatory play a couple of times, and the forwards are hopping offside, not waiting for that puck to jump over. So neutral zone face-off. We don't even know who the center is. I guess it's going to be Grant. Kellen's playing along the boards. He might want to be closer to the middle of the ice. Back up, Grant, says the ref. Face-off one, Petruska played back Friedel into the Warriors' end, but picked up easily there by them at the blue line. Yeah, played behind the net here. Bulls net. Dropped. Pisa left it, but nobody was there. Now Friedel reverses ice. Can't close the deal there with... Here comes Petruska down the wing. Turned over half ice, though. Played into the Bulls' end. This is going to be picked up here, Pisa. Pisa ahead, Schroeder, no Howell. They kind of run into each other, but stay on side. Howell down the wing into the corner. Looking for Schroeder. Can't get it off his stick, though. Instead plays it up to the blue line, held in Friedel. Friedel back down low, looking for Howell. Howell looking out front, finds Schroeder. He can't tee it up. Now it's going the other direction. Friedel and Pisa both back. Nice job to break up that play, Pisa, as the rush was going the other direction. Played ahead here, Howell, top of the circle, cross-ice pass, can't quite connect with Petruska, but played offside and we'll get a whistle. Looking for that long cross-ice pass that he hit a couple of times in the first game, unable to connect there. Bulls lead 1-0, minute and a half left in this first period on an early goal. A no-doubter, bottom, what do they call it? Bar down. So he's your lone goal scorer of the game so far. Here goes Pistulin ahead to Ocho. Ocho in the corner. Ocho now behind the net, looking to get it off his stick. Can't find anybody yet. He's got Miller, but his pass to the middle was deflected high up into the air. Now played in deep by Dudley. Behind the net, Warriors wrapped around the boards up to the blue line. Held in McGlynn. Ocho joins the fray. Miller joins the fray. McGlynn in there too. Puck pulled off the board, turned over to the Warriors behind their own net. Warriors look for the outlet pass, played into the corner here. Turned over to the stick of Pistulin. Pistulin tried to cycle it back down low, couldn't. Instead finds Dudley. Now cycled back down low into the corner. Behind the net, reverse ice. Long pass, which will go down for icing.
Stay on your side.
So play will come back down to the other end after that icing. Schroeder, Petruska, Howell, Pisa, Friedel. Face out to the left of the Warriors goalie. 40 seconds left in this first period. So we can tack one on, finish the period strong. Face off controlled there. Eventually falls to Pisa though. His shot saved, steered aside by the goalie. Played up high off the boards. Here they're going the other direction. Friedel's the only one back. Leans on the player. Can't get a shot off. Big strong player. Able to push Friedel off, but couldn't keep his feet there. Played up ahead. Grant Petruska turned over Warriors. Now right out into the middle of the ice, bouncing around. Play eventually broken up there. Here now comes Grant Petruska. Picked up at the blue line. Couldn't get it into the Warriors' end. Now Howell with a chance. Dropped for Friedel. Running out of time here. First period's pretty much over. Somebody was pretty far offside there. So that's why Friedel held it. Couldn't play at that end. Would have been blown dead immediately. So end of one, we lead by one. Should mention, I don't know if I did this at the very beginning of the game. So just as a recap, Mason Rano fractured his wrist in the very first game of this tournament. So he'll be out for 3 weeks. So he missed game number 2, and he's missing game 3 here. And then to compound the missing player issue is Jaden Mason is taking school entrance test this morning. Unable to reschedule that. It's a must-take test that he needs to get into the school of his choice. So he's not with us. So we're down Mason Romano and Jaden Mason this morning, looking to patch together 3 lines and 2 deep here. So if you notice, that's why the lines seem a little uneven. It looks like they're rotating 2 centers again, which would be Ocho and Schroeder. The wing pair with Schroeder stays pretty consistent. It's going to be Howell and Petruska. And then the wing pairs that they piece together on Ocho's line, looks like well, just as I say that, we have Schroeder coming out with Johnson and Miller.
First period Gabe with them, and the second period Schroeder with them.
So there's a possibility, Eric just points out, that maybe he kept those 2 wing pairs together, or that wing pair together with Schroeder in the first period, and then maybe we'll try them here with Ocho in the second period. Schroeder, your lone goal scorer, as we lead 1-0. Here comes Miller along the boards, turned over at the blue line, shot deflected by McGlynn into the corner. McGlynn played the other direction for Dudley, up the wall for Johnson, kind of bounced over his stick, but Schroeder jumps on it. Now he's got a breakaway. If he can skate with speed, he does. He's in alone. Shot pushed wide. Now into the corner, picked up along the half boards. Here come Warriors going the other direction. Dropped at the blue line, couple of stick handles, steered aside though. Shot blocked into the corner here. Now right out in front, Warriors tipped high over the net. The backhand deflected by Ling. Played into the corner by McGlynn. Now right back out in front of the net. Schroeder jumped on it. Now shot save. Rebound, shot save again. And then just wide. Wow. Into the corner here, McGlynn. He can't get it out. Plays up high, played with a high stick. Then Mark Schroeder picks it up. Can't find Johnson, just ahead of him. And Johnson's going to chase it down to the Bulls' end. He's going to find it in the corner. Johnson looking to get off. Ocho is out there with Petruska now. Dropped to Friedel at the blue line. Top of the circle, shot Friedel. Save, just deflected wide. Now Ocho behind the net looking for Howell. Howell's shot save, bounced in front and covered. So we relieved the pressure, almost gave a goal there at the other end. Ling standing on his head. Then we get a shot and a chance at the other end. Yeah, it's right there, David. Behind Mr. Eric. Face-off now comes to the right of the Warriors goalie. Ocho, Petruska, Howell, Friedel, Pisa, your 5. Face-off 1 Warriors, back into the corner. Cycled around the net, going the other way. Ahead past Petruska, held in Friedel, deflected to Ocho in the high slot. Shot deflected up and into the netting. Wow. So we'll get another offensive zone face-off here for this line. That shot was deflected up into the netting. Some directions here from the ref. Stay outside the circle, he said. This time face-off one. Ocho shot deflected off the Howell's stick. He was standing there. He wasn't trying to deflect it. Not held in as the Warriors go the other way. It's going to deflect off their stick all the way into the Bulls' end. No icing, they say. Oh, geez. And then Pisa got his stick in the feet. I don't think it was a trip. It looks like he just kind of fell on his own, maybe. Bulls in a little trouble here. Friedel up the boards, Petruska. Petruska high off the boards, played with a high stick there. So we'll get a whistle, and it looks like a line change. Did you get some smoothie? Yeah. Okay, drink some more. Drink a lot of smoothie. Yeah, it's cold. 11 and a half minutes left in this second period. Kind of a slow-moving second period. It seems like a lot of whistles. Offensive zone face-off. Oh, that we did not get a change. It's going to be the same 5. Let's see if they can do something here with the offensive zone face-off. 1 goal lead is not going to be enough. Deflected high up into the air. Now played to the blue line and out. Oh, and just offside. Well, good effort there from Howell. Just, I guess, either he didn't get back onside or somebody else didn't, to play that puck right at the blue line. Whistled again. Because it was played from the other side of center, maybe?
Is that why?
I think so.
Mike, why does that go to center?
I'm right. You don't have to double check. Dudley ahead, Howell. Oh, man. Howell tried to tip it into the middle to Ocho. Just too hard on it. Held it now Petruska into the corner for the Warriors. Petruska Ocho battle there. Nobody can get it off the boards. You probably can't even see it because it's in this like blind spot corner. Warriors do come away with it. Going to be held in there though. Dudley knocked off the Warriors stick up into the middle. Now turned over McGlynn right at the blue line. He's going to hop in, get it down low. His shot centered. Oh, finds the stick of Ocho. Dropped here to Dudley. Dudley top of the circle. Shot deflected. Not in. Hacked away. Here comes McGlynn right back over to Dudley. Top of the circle. Let's try it all over again. Shot save. Frozen and covered. Got a whistle. A little bit of shoving. Petruska, no, that's Ocho on his seat of his pants there. Took a shove after the play, it looked like. 1-0 we lead. Steady play from the goalie there. A couple of really nice shots from Bryson Dudley. So here comes Schroeder, Johnson, Pistulin, Friedel, Pisa.
Let's go, Warriors!
Well, you're gonna have to get some goals out of that line. This one continues to play here. Played into the corner, picked up here Warriors. Now here they come going the other way. Past the stick of Friedel. Oh, that kid can really sling it. Too high there, though. Now played ahead Schroeder. Now Johnson at the blue line. And a slash. Slash on the Warriors. Knocked Johnson's stick out of his hand. Past the blue line and was getting in on what looked like a promising attack. So we'll go to the power play here. Schroeder is going to stay on with Johnson. Pistulin comes off for Howell. Friedel, Pisa. Right. Well, Pisa can sling it, as we saw in the last game. Face-off one there, though. Warriors behind the net. Stolen. Johnson. Johnson looking out front. Finds Howell. Tipped aside. He was looking for the stick of Schroeder. Couldn't find it. Now Johnson again. He's again looking for Howell. Just can't quite get it to him. Howell's parked in the front of the net. He's got to move his feet. He goes down pretty hard. Johnson does. Now he's joined in Schroeder. Schroeder now looking. Pisa top of the net. Shot deflected right out front. Howell slings it wide. This time Friedel puts it out front.
I say.
Howell dove in at it. Looked like Greg Louganis diving head first for that puck. What was he going to do? Head it in? Good effort there. They'll never give up on the play. So we get a line change here. Johnson, Schroeder, Howell come off. Let's see who they get replaced by. Of course, Ocho. Howell stays out. Petruska comes on. Coach must have been impressed with that diving header. He's going to leave him out on the play. Face-off one, Warriors. Played right out in front. Now behind the net, Petruska knocked off his stick. He recovers. Can't find Howell there, though. Played up to the half boards. Now blue line held in Howell. Howell drops for Dudley. Nice play. Dudley top of the circle. Cross ice pass. McGlynn. McGlynn waits. Shoots. Tipped wide. Oh, man. Needed somebody standing right there on the wide side. Nobody was there, though, to knock in that loose puck. Played all the way down to the other end for icing. They'll reset it. 30 seconds left on this power play. 9 minutes left in the second period. We lead 1-0 on an early goal from Schroeder from the center position. Ocho, Petruska, Howell continue on this power play. Dudley, McGlynn, your D pair. Face off to the right of the Junior Warriors goalie. Face off one Warriors, played to the blue line and out, no icing. To half ice, picked up McGlynn. Back to the blue line, picked up Howell. Drops for Ocho behind him. Oh, gee, Ocho just and played high up off the boards, rattling around. Held in, kicked to the middle of the ice and cleared Warriors. This will go down all the way to the other end, and icing. We'll get 3 seconds left on this power play. One more face-off in the offensive zone. Let's see what coach wants to do here.
3 seconds, go back.
Okay, Johnson, Schroeder, Miller come out. Pizza, Friedel. Petruska just finding out that he's got to come off. Face off to the left of the Warriors end. Warriors finally get set up. Face off one there. Whoop. Penalty on Mark. Too aggressive in the face-off circle, they say.
We call it on them too, buddy. Terrible.
So 4-on-4 for 1 second, and then let's see what happens here. 4-on-4 for 1 second, then the Bulls will go to the kill. Okay, so Friedel, Pisa, your D pair, Howell, and will be the 4-on-4 players, and then we'll be out in 1 second for a 5-on-4. So face off here to the right of Ling. Face off one Warriors, top of the circle, centering feed, played by the Warriors player coming off the bench, shot glove down. So the Bulls to the kill now. Some pressure on their power play, but no goal. Tenuous lead, only 1-0 here in the second period, 8.5 minutes left. And crucial penalty kill here. Face off one, Warriors. Played to the blue line. Shot, deflected right out in front. Now picked up Friedel. Friedel can move. Let's see if he just wants to skate with it, and he does. Somebody's got to stay back, though. Over half the team's in the other end on his penalty kill. Howell trying to hold it up against the wall, kill some time. Comes away with it. He's looking for Friedel. Finds him, top of the slot. Shot. Oh, shot save. It was a shot, rebound, shot, save. Howell couldn't get it to go. Good shorthanded chance. Unsuccessful, though. Lead stays 1-0. You'd like to see him put that one in one of the corners. Instead, slap the rebound right into the logo on the Valley Junior Warriors goalie's jersey. Face off one there. Ocho, shot. That one was in the corner, but kicked away. Now Ocho cycles behind the net for Petruska. Petruska waiting for it. Eventually does get there. He's pinned up against the boards by two Warriors players. Then it comes away. Corner. Now Warriors coming out the other direction. Misplayed at the blue line. Going to be picked up at half ice by Pisa. Pisa retreating in his own zone. Comes away with it, though. Wanted to get it ahead to Petruska. Just couldn't get a handle on it. Said leaves it along the boards there. Now just plays it down deep. Ocho going to provide some pressure here behind the net. Into the corner. 13 seconds left on the penalty kill. Ocho doing work. Turns it over along the boards. Held in McGlynn. Shot goes down below the goal line where the Warriors pick it up. Played up to the blue line and out. But here comes Schroeder. Turns it over. Oh, man. Just popped out of the zone. Ocho right back in. Top of the circle. Now to the end line. Knocked off the puck. Looked like he got hooked. Didn't go down. It's like you're not going to get the call if you don't go down. Centering feed interrupted. Now here come the Warriors going the other direction. Dudley back. Shot wide of the net. Held in their Warriors. Cycled back down the other direction. Behind the corner. Or behind the net, I mean. Into the corner. Cycled up. Too far for Ocho. Oh, and then turned over. Picked up by Ocho half ice. He's got space if he moves. 1-0, now covered, shot, save. Good effort there by Ocho to cause turnover, just put the Jets on going the other direction. A back-checking Warriors team really prevented that from being a goal. It was a good, hard shot, covered up though. So Pastula and Miller out now with Schroeder, McGlynn, Dudley, your D pair. Still 1-0, 6.5 minutes left in the first period. Face-off one. Pastulin in the corner. Can't get it off his stick. Now Schroeder in the corner, looking for Miller out front. Instead drops it for Dudley, bounced over his stick. Unlucky. Gonna be gathered in though by McGlynn back in his own zone. Picked up now Dudley. Dudley cross-ice past Miller along the boards here in front of me. Miller can't handle it, bounced off the boards and into the Bulls zone. Now Junior Warriors pick it up and go the other way. Down low into the corner. Warriors shot now right out front. Nobody's covering the front of the net. Jeez, covered Ling in a whistle. Adventurous play there. It looked like nobody was covering the front of the net. Ocho, Howell, Petruska come back out. Pisa, Friedel. Yeah. Being down one player affects you. Being down two really affects you.
A lot of whistles.
1-0.
The extra time,
Very slow.
I've been saying this about the Seahawks games. It's so much. Lots out.
Shoveled wide there. Picked up Pisa behind the net. Cycled around Petruska half boards. Can't get it off his stick. Turned over. No, he comes right back on it, but then turns it over again. Picked up at the blue line Warriors. Couple of moves, shot covered pretty easily there by Ling. Bulls getting hemmed in here. Got to work that breakout a little cleaner. Turned over just outside the blue line. Warriors kind of jump in on it and they get a shot from the top of the slot. Save Ling though. Face off now to the right of Ling, same 5. Let's try it all over again. Face off one there. Ocho picked up Friedel ahead Petruska to half ice, then off his stick again. Now through neutral ice come the Warriors. Picked up at the blue line, Pisa, played ahead Howell. Here's Ocho gonna jump on it in the offensive zone. He's got Howell if he looks. Oh, I just couldn't quite drop it to him. Now cleared out Warriors, played up to the blue line and out, but deflected off the stick of Petruska. Now played through center ice Howell, then Pisa, picked up Warriors though. Top of the slot, gloved and held by Ling, jeez. Looked like a nice opportunity developing, just couldn't get that puck to settle down and drop for Howell. What Ocho, I think, is trying to do there. So face-off now left of Ling. Schroeder, Miller, Johnson. McGlynn, Dudley. One Warriors, top of the slot, shot. Now Mark went the other direction. He's got Miller with him, but Mark on the breakaway. Shot score, Mark Schroeder. Somebody decided to show up early this morning, and it was Mark Schroeder. That's 2 on the board for him, sitting on a brace. Mark 2, the Valley Junior Warriors, nothing. Yeah. They're going to let the boys play sometimes. Yeah, they got really nice play from Mark Schroeder. He's a man on a mission. Would not be denied. We lead 2-0 now. 4.5 minutes left in this second period. Nice play, Mark Schroeder. Same 5 out. Face-off one Warriors right into the Bulls' end. Around McGlynn. Shot, steered wide. Into the corner, Dudley played it for himself. Now up the boards, Schroeder to the blue line and out. Schroeder holds on to it, plays ahead Dudley. Dudley makes a move. Now he's up from his defensive spot at the blue line. Top of the shot. Oh, top of the slot. He got his own rebound. Sent high and into the netting behind the net. Yeah, he was, yeah. Smacked it like I do, and the kids don't listen. That's a joke if you're listening. Child Protective Services. Ocho, Howell, Petruska now out with McGlynn, Dudley. 2-goal lead, 2-0, both from Mark Schroeder. Face-off one, Ocho. Held in the corner, now Ocho. Spins on it, spins away from the puck though. Played into the corner to the half boards. Hassled there, Howell. Howell can't get the puck out. Eventually he does to the stick of Ocho, then dropped for Dudley. Dudley, top of the circle, shot deflected, just wide. Into the corner. Warriors trying to break out of their zone. They play into the other corner. Held in Howell. Can't get it off his stick. Eventually does for Petruska. No, that's Ocho. Ocho, top of the slot, finds McGlynn, but hit him on the backhand. McGlynn down low, played up to the blue line and all the way out. Dudley's going to have to get it here, and he does. Circles to center ice, waiting for us to get back on side, and really just wants a reset here. A cross ice pass to McGlynn. Ahead now, Howell, blue line, top of the slot. He just wants to play it on net. I don't know if there was nothing there. It wasn't even really a shot. It looks like he was just playing it to the goalie. Played up and out to the blue line. Turned over here, though, Friedel. And then just played down deep into the Bulls' end behind their net. Miles Pisa gathers it in there, plays it up the boards to the blue line, tip to the middle of the ice for Gabe Ocho. Torreno, what a pass to find Petruska. He skates across the blue line, top of the circle, can't get it off his stick, into the corner. Drop pass here, Friedel. Friedel, top of the circle, looking for Howell down low, finds him. Howell from behind the net, tried to center it, can't find Ocho. That wouldn't lay flat for him. Yeah, he played it up into the air. It's hard to handle that. Friedel retreating into his own end, allowing for a line change. Now Friedel ahead to the blue line and offside.
Let's go, Warriors!
Sorry for the shaking, guys. Really, I am going to go get some sort of stabilizer thing for the next game. Face-off neutral ice, Schroeder, Johnson, Pistulin. Face-off one by Schroeder, back to Friedel, who's joined on the blue line by Pisa. Played into the Junior Warriors end. Too far for Johnson, but now picked up Schroeder in the corner. He tries to drop it to the blue line, or he cycles it down the other side. I'm sorry. Now Pistulin in the corner. Played down low behind the net. Warriors shovel it up to the half boards. Held in Pisa to the stick of Johnson. Now held in Schroeder. He's just going to shoot it. He's looking for the hat trick, huh? Now Johnson behind the net. Ooh, circling with it. Couple of nice moves. He comes away with it. Just couldn't get it in the center. Now he finds Friedel, top of the circle, shot. Oh, deflected wide. Pistulin was there. Just couldn't direct it on net. Stolen from Pistulin by Schroeder. His shot deflected out in front, knocked down. Held in half boards. Schroeder played down to the inboards behind the net. No, held out there. Looked like it hit the ref maybe. Circled right out front. And now played all the way the other direction. Uh-oh, here comes Miles Pisa on the back check, though. What a play, Miles Pisa. Wow. Effort, hustle. Two words that are synonymous with Miles Pisa. Now picked up Schroeder behind the net, looking to skate it up and out of the Bulls' zone. Finally does get it ahead to Johnson. Johnson at the blue line. He's in ahead with Schroeder. Johnson just tries to get it down low, knocked off his stick. Schroeder comes in and takes a passing swipe at it. Change going on behind the play. Johnson can't get off as he's getting mugged along the boards. Plays it back down low one more time to be replaced by Howell. Ocho trying to get it out front. Can't get it off his stick, though. Picked up by Warriors. Played along the half boards. Held in McGlynn. Played back down low. Petruska taking off his stick there. Really working hard to get a penalty. Not going to get it, though. Cross-ice pass from McGlynn and Dudley as the Bulls look to reset. Half ice here, Howell played ahead. Jeez, just got to tip it in the middle there to Ocho. Turned over into the corner, Petruska, now Ocho. Ocho looking for Howell out front, stop! Oh, off the crossbar with less than 1 second left. Are you kidding me? Man, that looked like it hit the corner of the crossbar and the post, deflected up into the air. Really found him in a nice cash in on it. So 2-0 we lead. Both goals Mark Schroeder as we head into this third period. Bulls have looked well at times, and the Junior Warriors have looked well at times. So probably the balance of play belongs to the Bulls so far in this game, as does the score. You'd like to see them tack on a couple more in this third period, see if we can get a comfortable win going into this afternoon's game. Speaking of this afternoon, I don't know that I have a super accurate update, but generally speaking, if we win, we'll play sometime this afternoon between 4 and 6. If we lose, it depends on what happens in all of the other games, and depending on those other games, we may play a consolation game and we may play a playoff game. So you'll have to tune in, stay here till the end of this game to find out, and I'll post something on Facebook and let everybody know. We'll have a long enough break that I should be able to go to Walmart or Target. I don't like to go to Walmart, and get something to put this phone on so that it's not so shaky. Thanks for being patient with me if I try to figure out how to stream a Little League game. All right, to start this third period, well, I'm not sure. We're mixing some things up. So to start the third period, it's going to be Miller with Johnson and Schroeder. Pisa and Friedel face off at center ice. 14-minute periods, so 14 minutes up on the clock here. So we lead 2-0. They're playing Def Leppard. Fan favorite, if not for the children, for the adults. Face-off control there eventually. Warriors played back into their own end. They look for the breakout pass here at the blue line. Played ahead, knocked off their stick at the blue line by Friedel. Now ahead for Pisa. Pisa trying to get it off his stick. That's going to go down for icing. He said safe. Wrong side of the red line. They're going to call that icing here at this level, I think. So Friedel, Pisa come off. Miller, Johnson down with Schroeder. Dudley, McGlynn come on. Defensive zone face-off here for this line. Face-off one there. Steered on net, but kicked aside Ling into the corner for the Warriors. Behind the Bulls' net go the Warriors. Reverse corner. Try to cycle it behind the net, but pinched onto the boards by McGlynn. Dudley joins in. 3 kids go down. Johnson joins the fray. Schroeder joins the fray. Schroeder comes away with a puck. There you go. Played up to Levi Miller. He's going to take half ice. He's got space. He's got Johnson if he can find him. Said he just goes coast to coast. Kicked right out in front. Oh, man. Nice play, Miller, just to get it from one end to the other. He had Johnson with him. Couldn't get it off his stick. Now here comes Evan. Friedel to hold it in. Drop down low. No trip coming. Change going on here behind the play as Junior Warriors come out with it. Kicked ahead, Dudley. Yeah, there's a penalty. That ref looks like, yeah, he's a year older. He's in Kellen's class. Ref is very, very young, but he calls the penalty there. It looked like a hook, and he's going to go ahead and call it. He has PE with Kellen at ADAM K through 8. He's in charge today, though, folks. So here we're going to have a discussion. Scott is asking, what's the deal? Oh, what happened? Who went off? Oh, they threw Dudley off for... Wow. So I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy making jokes.
Why the clock is running?
To call the game.
The clock is running.
Why is the clock running indeed? Played from half ice into the Junior Warriors end. Dudley's in the box. I didn't see what he did. Didn't look like it was anything. Now into the corner here, Warriors. Held in Howell. Face-off dot picked up by the Warriors. Played up to the blue line and out. Friedel's going to pick it up here at half ice. Going to look to play it off the boards hard. Too far for Howell. No, Howell does get there. But the Junior Warriors get there first. Played high up off the glass. Held in though. Petruska dropped here low for Ocho. Ocho looking for Howell. Howell moving his feet in front of the net. That's good to see. Trying to get open. Oh, couldn't cash in. Oh, no. No goal. What a save. Petruska.
Uncalled for.
Wow. No goal, they say. 2-0. It stays. So offensive zone faceoff now. Ocho, same 5. Won their Bulls. Drop to Friedel. Drop down Petruska. Petruska trying to get it off his stick. Hassled there. Looking for Friedel. Can't find anybody. He's just held on the wall. Can't even move his stick. Ocho comes and assists. Found Howell once. Can't find him a second time. Yeah, no call. Here come the Warriors going the way through the middle of the ice. Here comes Howell on the back check to steal them. Now played all the way. Stick. Looks ahead. And then offside. We'll get a change probably here. Hey guys, stop kicking that. Stop. All right, if you want, I guess. So faceoff will come here to neutral ice. We'll get a change. Johnson, Pistulin, Schroeder, deep air here, McGlynn, Dudley. Ref providing some instructions. Faceoff eventually won there by Warriors. They go D to D at half ice. Turn the puck over there, Schroeder. Schroeder looking for an outlet, can't find it, skates through the middle of the ice. Now he's going to gain the blue line. He's sitting on a hat trick if he can pick one up here, folks. Played back up to the blue line. Penalties are up, it looks like. I got off the Wi-Fi and I'm just on my regular cell, so tell him to try again, maybe.
Who's our 4?
I don't know. What's up? Who's our 4? Ocho, Howell, Friedel, and then Dudley. Dudley was taking a rest. He's ready to play now, though. Face-off one Bulls behind the net. Friedel just going to skate with it. Played it up to the blue line. Tipped off behind Kellen. Now played into the middle. Warriors come the other way. Back through the middle, intercepted, though, by Ocho. Ocho now going the other direction. He's got with him. Oh, it gets a little hooked there. No call coming. Yeah. Howell just took somebody out. Oh, I have a viewer. Hope it's Jason. Sorry if it is, Jason. You missed Mark's 3rd goal of the game to make it a hat trick. Shot gloved aside. Into the corner now, Warriors. Behind the net, Warriors. Right out in front. Oh, and in the back of the net. 4-2 now. 2 minutes left.
Go. We got time. Let's go, we got time.
4-2. 2 minutes left. We need some more Mark magic. I think I lost the stream there for a little while, guys. The Wi-Fi dropped here, so I had to go on my cell service, which is not as good.
Gotta call that.
Center ice, though, here comes Schroeder, Howell, and Petruska trying to close out this game here. We got a 2-goal lead, 2 minutes left, but we'll have to play all the way to the end. Howell tries to take out Petruska.
What is this?
McGlynn into the corner.
You don't get a penalty
McGlynn
for foul.
now behind the net. If they did, Kellen would have the most penalties in the league.
If you fall on the ice, it's a penalty.
Out to Petruska, now half ice to the blue line. Petruska got Howell with him. Petruska just wants to shepherd it into the corner and does. Drops it there. Another call.
I think they're going to call it on the ref. Or on the coach.
The coach is going to get a penalty?
Yeah.
Change out, guys. Change out. Leo, put it in there.
Why would you put rain fresh in the box? Thanks a lot.
Not Mason.
Oh my God, no.
You can finish.
4-2, minute and a half left in the game. We go back on the power play. Jeez. Coach of the other team got called for a penalty. Must be providing too many opinions to the ref that the ref does not like. Guess that's a penalty. So face-off here to close out the game. Let's see if the Bulls can do it. We'll have the one-man advantage. Face-off controlled there by, well, eventually McGlynn. Just played down low here for Schroeder. Schroeder pinned up against the boards, just holding the puck there. Now he's joined by Petruska. Howell said, "You can't be out there hitting anybody without me." Howell drops to Dudley. Dudley skates to the middle of the ice. Now off the boards. Put out right out front. Oh, shoveled aside. Schroeder looking again, then side of the net. Dudley off the boards, down into the corner, picked up Warriors, played high up into the air, caught Schroeder.
I don't know if I call that a pass.
It's not a hand pass if he played it to himself. I don't know what the whistled down by the ref. I don't know, maybe a hand pass. Minute left in the game, minute left on the power play. There's about a 9-second difference. Ocho Petruska Howell, Friedel Pisa. Ref is talking to. Howell, stolen from Pisa by Howell, and then just dumped in. Howell steals the pass again from Pisa, then drops it for him, though. Pisa now, bottom of the circle, looking for a centering feed, tipped on net. Oh, then just wide from Ocho to Petruska. Now going the other direction. Pisa on the back check, though. He's there. Howell joins on the back check, too. No chance, they say, as Ocho comes away with it at center ice. He's going to gain the blue line. He's joined by Friedel. Ocho, top of the circle, shot. Glove, save. 30 seconds left in this game. We lead by 2. Just looking to ice it out. Bulls in a good position to do that. Howell goes to the bench. Petruska and Ocho go to the bench. Schroeder, Johnson, Miller look like they're going to come out to close this game out. Puck one, their face-off one, Warriors. They gather it up behind their own net. Look for a pass coming out of the zone, held in. Miles Pisa. He just wants to put it low and does. Miller with the pressure there, but picked up Warriors along the boards. They want to get it out. Johnson retreating. Oh, Miller's all the way down behind the net. Drop pass to Friedel. 7, 6, 5 seconds left in the game. We lead by 2. Looks like the Bulls are going to take this one. Along the boards, Friedel. Now picked up Pisa. And then just kind of shoveled back into the end. That's the end of the game. Bulls win 4-2. Hope you enjoyed as much of the feed as you could see. It dropped in the middle of the game there. If you go back and watch this one later, not only is the camera going to be shaking, but it'll be pointed at the ground and all sorts of other crazy stuff. So I hope it posts. And I'll try to go get something that holds the camera a little better after this game. So center ice handshakes as the Bulls in group play 2-1 with a 4-2 win over the Valley Junior Warriors, the Boston area team. So we'll find out what happens in the other games, and then we will join you this afternoon. I'll post something on Facebook to let you know when the game is. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the outcome today. We'll see you this afternoon. Go Bulls.